Hey guys, Cheesy Poof here. We got another addition to the Minimates collection today. This time we have Series 2 of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So we're going to be adding those to the collection here. They got 4 different packs of 2. And so the first one we're going to see is Storm and Jill Valentine. So Storm, of course, from X-Men, the Marvel side, and Jill Valentine from Resident Evil. Although it's from Resident Evil 5, so as you can tell there, she's not as freaking awesome as she is in Resident Evil 1. She looked a lot better, of course, and that kind of thing, but what are you going to do? That's at least how they put her in the game. Sadly, it wasn't as cool as like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, where she actually looked like her original self. But you can see Storm there. The art on that one figure actually looks pretty sweet. Not too big of a crazy Storm fan, but I think that's the best way that I've seen her in a while. Then you got Jill. She's got the weird little mouth paint and that kind of stuff. She's got shorter hair, but still the ponytail in the back at least, which is nice. And there's the at least entire series of those, so I'll show that off again at the end. But you can see Storm on the side. You can see Jill on the side. It's always nice that they put the art down there together. So the next one we have SpiderMan and Chris Redfield. So SpiderMan, of course, the web crawler himself, and Chris Redfield, the other guy from Resident Evil. Of course, it's still the Resident Evil 5 version, but Chris actually looked pretty decent that way, especially in Marvel vs. Capcom. The animations and that kind of stuff were pretty sweet for his character. The Spider-Man version, definitely a little bit different than the normal Spider-Man Minimates I have. It looks pretty much like old school Amazing Spider-Man style though, which is pretty nice. I feel like I don't have one that's like that other than those originals. But it's always cool to add a hyper detailed Spider-Man Minimate to the collection. There's Chris Redfield again. And then next up, we have Wolverine and Beautiful Joe. Hinchin' a Go-Go, baby. Check that out. Most people probably never thought that Beautiful Joe would have his own Minimate. Look at that smile and that goatee there. It's pretty freaking awesome, little soul patch. Wolverine, he looks a little bit off in the sense that the Wolverine one goes, but the only other one that I have of him is the Marvel Zombies version. But it's still pretty sweet. You just gotta turn the face mask if it ever gets open, that's all. There's Wolverine on the side. Beautiful Joe on the side. And the last of the collection, at least, is Super Skrull and Crimson Viper. So Super Skrull's legs actually roll and rotate basically like that specific move that he does in the game, but he has the power of the Fantastic Four, and then she was just from Street Fighter 4. Fancy that, right? So there's Super Skrull on the side. There's Crimson Viper. Of course, she still has a tie, but there's no room to button up in between the breasts. Anyways, going on the back there, you can at least see the different figures go into detail a little bit more. So there's Wolverine. It looks like his hat's a little bit big for his body. Beautiful Joe, Chris Redfield, Spider-Man, Jill Valentine, Storm, Super Skrull. You can see at least the Mr. Fantastic flex that he has going on, and Crimson Viper. So there's at least all 4 of those series. Diamond Select Toys, Art Asylum. So they at least put those together a little bit as well. But it's pretty sweet that we're getting a lot of the video game versions and Minimates thanks to Capcom. So I know another collection that they have out is the Street Fighter vs. Tekken ones. But it's always nice to add to the collection. That's it for this time. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you later.